depression isn't real. It's usually used as an excuse to be lazy and have others feel pity for you. Now, I'm not saying that the feeling of feeling depressed or sad isn't real. The problem is when people believe that they have this thing called depression and that something is fucked up with their brain, so for some reason they can never be happy or they'll always be sad. People like being depressed. They like believing that they have a limitation holding them back so that they can have an excuse to not reach their full potential. They like feeling pity. Most people who supposedly have depression, they tell everyone about it. Why are people proud to have depression? That shit makes no sense. The reason why I believe most people never get out of this feeling of feeling depressed is because they are convinced that they're supposed to feel that way. Nothing is more powerful than the mind. Nothing is more powerful than the placebo effect. Doctors struggle to find a drug, a medicine more powerful than the placebo effect. So when millions of people are told that they have depression, they automatically believe that they're supposed to be this way. An example that Andrew Tate gave was this. Imagine there's a person who believes in ghosts and who believes that their house is haunted. And then they're sleeping late at night, they hear a loud sound and they think it's a ghost. They think it's a ghost, so they're scared now and they can't go back to sleep because they're thinking that sound, it was a ghost. And now imagine there's a person who does not believe in ghosts and then they hear that sound. They're not gonna think nothing of it, they're just gonna go back to sleep. It's the same thing for depression. If you're convinced that you have it, then you'll feel fucking sad. I don't know why more people don't know this. Feeling sad, it's normal. I felt sad for a long period of times and I was almost convinced that I had depression like a dumbass. But when you toughen up, you realize that sad times pass, and as long as you're improving yourself, your mental health will also improve. Feeling sad or depressed is a normal thing, but it's a good thing because you get that feeling when you're doing something wrong, like eating unhealthy, staying in all day, not working, not being productive. That feeling of feeling sad is an indicator to change something because you're doing something wrong. But if people are convinced that it's a so-called depression, then they won't change what's wrong and they'll turn to easy solutions like antidepressants, which only make things worse. When I feel sad, I go work out and it gets rid of my sadness. When other people feel sad, they go eat a donut and it makes them feel worse. Nothing is good or bad until you make it good or bad. It all depends on how you react to things. I've seen other people talk about this too, talking about depression not being real and how to beat it, and the response has always been like, notice how it's people that have never had depression that are talking about depression not being real. They're basically trying to invalidate our point, saying that we never felt depression, so we don't know anything about it. It's like when women say that men can't talk about abortion because we're not women, so I say the opposite. It makes our points even stronger. The people that don't believe in depression have never gotten it. Wow, it's almost like our mindset works. It's almost like we figured something out and that's why we don't have depression. But the people defending depression in the comments will be those who choose to believe in the lie and they'll continue to live their sad lives. And that's another thing when you talk bad about depression. The people who supposedly have it defend it with so much passion. Like, if it's really fucking you up that bad, why are you defending it so much? I'm not invalidating the feeling of you feeling depressed or sad. I'm trying to help you. I know you might be going through a rough time. Don't give up. Time is the best healer, but you won't heal if you're not putting the work in, if you're not putting the effort in. Don't let society brainwash you into thinking that you're depressed. They want you weak and sad. We need more strong people in our society. The best way to improve your mental health is the obvious things. It's exercising, it's eating healthy, it's meditating, it's practicing being grateful, and also eliminate all the bad stuff like social media. It's just fucking up your brain. Live like this. Make this your lifestyle. Don't just try for 1 week and then say it doesn't work. I don't want weak people in our world. I don't want weak people in our generation, so let's all just be better.